So let us dive into what we have today. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. So we're going to be here over the next 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We just want to gist, okay? Basically. So we are not here to teach, all right? We just want to gist, all right? So if you want to hear gist, please listen. Feel free to contribute, into the gist.
We're all gisting together.
All right, so let's just gist.
Yeah.
Go on then.
So today, not obviously, because it ain't that obvious to some people. So today, we wanted to talk about something called money, mindset, and marriage. And the reason this stemmed up is because, so, you know or you may not know about the trending issue with the footballer Hakimi. I don't even know his first name or last name. I just know Hakimi, who basically is going through a divorce with his wife. And at that stage, where I think there's a division of, assets, fees, whatever. It turns out that he has nothing, in quote, to bring to the table. This is a multi-billionaire or multi-millionaire. He has nothing to bring to the table because he has kept all his assets in his mother's name. So it was so funny to me and Ayo because it is... The root cause is money. The root issue is money. Yeah, there's so many things to unpack, but we're going to go down the money route today. And we just thought we'd come and share with you guys because the things, the nonsense, can I say, that we've been seeing flying around the internet, it's this Hakimi issue. I don't even know if he knows. I hope he even has at least one Nigerian friend because of how much he's trending within Nigerians in and out of the country. Yeah, I hope he has even one Nigerian friend. It's turned to a man versus woman issue. People have taken it back to Adam and Eve. Like, that's how deep we're going, guys. Yeah. Like, people have listed. They're saying that this is one to men. Yeah, so they're saying that this is a big win for men. Exactly. So it's sort of like competition now. So they're saying the women have been cheating the men. So finally, it's good to see that a man is now winning against a woman, and then they took it back to the days of Adam and Eve, Samson and Delilah. Samson and Delilah say, Delilah wants Samson, Eve deceived Adam and put Adam into trouble. All of that. And then, so we're seeing quite a lot on social media now about how, it's high time, we celebrate the men. And it's their time. It's the men's time. And this is just one win for the men. And they are celebrating this gentleman, Hakimi, is that his name, right? Yeah, see, myself and we don't watch football, right? So it's funny we're even talking about it. So we don't even know all the details. We don't even know the guy. We don't even know the guy. Anywhere, but he's been trending so much, right? So they're like, this Hakimi guy is now like, he has come to save the men. Well done. Kudos, Hakimi, you have done well. You're a smart man. Some people are carrying him as Jesus, like his Lord and Savior. That's what people are doing. Like, they're really carrying him on his head. Exactly. On their head. So, and we're like, you know what? Yeah, let us just come and share, because we were talking about these things and just saying a few things, and we've literally just been laughing, Yeah. And then we thought we're just going to come here. Where, as I said, we're going to gist. We're going to share. If we want to laugh, we're going to laugh. We're going to just do what we're just going to be Ayo and Ope, right? So, so welcome again to MMM, right? Money, mindset, and marriage. Yeah, I think first of all we have to lay on the cards the fact that in divorce there's actually no winners. There's no winners. I think we need to put that on the table first, because people are like, yes, kudos to this guy. Some people are like, kudos to the women. Some people are taking sides. In divorce, there's no winners, especially in this particular situation and in many situations where children are involved. Like, no matter how much, I've never seen these children's faces, no matter how much they're hidden from the internet from the rest of us, the fact is this divorce is going to impact them. Absolutely. It's going to impact them more than, any of the jokes that we say here, it's actually their real life.
Yeah.
And it's actually some people's real lives. Divorce, there's no winners in divorce.
There's no winners, you know, and it is deep like that. And when we start thinking about these things, right, then we don't take lightly what is happening, okay? So this is, again, yet another divorce, okay? Another, you know, family, right? Children, right, who are going to be impacted as a result, negatively impacted as a result of this divorce, right? So what are we talking about? So anyways, let us talk about this issue of infidelity, right? Of financial infidelity.
Well, let's start with the fact that some people don't even think that you can be financially, is it infidel? No, not infidel.
That you can be a financial
English. Financial infidelity. To cheat your partner with money, basically. To cheat your partner with money. So when we talk about financial infidelity, some people, when we even talk about it with other people, they're like, rah, is that even a thing? But it actually is. When, that's basically when there's deception, when you have combined finances, when there's some kind of deception. Now, let's give an example.
Yeah.
You don't tell your partner about debts. Or you don't tell your partner about things that you are paying off in your combined finances, or you have secret assets.
Secret assets, literally, if you're lying about anything that has to do with your finances, even more so, you're lying about your income. And
wait, let's hold it there, baby. Let's hold it there.
Yeah.
Because some people, even in this day and age, I'm not talking about what's this guy's name? What's this guy's name? One of those Nigerian actors. Okay, I'm not talking about Patience or Zokwa times. You know, like in the movies, and she'll say, "My son, don't hide your money." I'm talking about now, like Gen Z millennials are actually getting married and their spouse has no idea what they earn.
No idea what do they earn. What do they do for a living? What are your sources of income? Who are your business partners?
Like,
who do you deal with?
Nothing.
There's nothing. So everyone is literally hiding stuff, right? So the moment you're hiding stuff, right, from someone who you're supposedly joined with, right?
And that's the joke to me, baby. Sorry. You are sleeping with this person. They are seeing your full nakedness. Like every little cellulite on your body, everything that's jiggling.
Yeah.
But you're hiding your finances.
Exactly. Hiding your finances for God knows why. Right? For different reasons. So you're hiding different reasons. Some people are hiding because, oh my God, maybe I don't trust this person. And we'll talk a lot about that today. Or you're hiding it because you know, there's fear of the future, fear of the unknown. You're hiding it just in case.
That's it.
You're hiding it just in case. And a lot of people actually go into marriage and relationship with this just in case mentality.
That plan B.
You go in with a plan B. Let me tell you, just in case is actually not a thing, especially when you're looking at it from a negative standpoint, right? Marriage should be all in. What does that mean? It means I am giving my 100%.
Yeah.
So marriage is all or nothing. Don't bring your 20%, don't bring your 50%. Marriage is all or nothing, which means I am bringing my 100% into this. And if you're giving your 100% into something, you're not thinking about just in case. You're no longer already planning and focusing on a plan B. And that is the mistake a lot of people make.
And isn't that, wouldn't you subconsciously be out of the marriage if you're thinking of that plan B?
Absolutely.
Would you not subconsciously be like, well, you know, at least I got my plan B.
Yeah.
I'm not here forever.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is that once you have that plan B and that just in case, guess what? You always use it. And I'm just reminded of an example. I remember back in those days, right? In the days of school, okay? So in the days of school, secondary school, uni and that, you know, I used to be one of those, you know, brilliant boy. I mean, I was a brilliant boy, you know. So I was one of my top guys in school, right? And I'm going somewhere with this. And so what that meant was I was always top 5, you know. Me and my clique, me and my friends, literally, we were literally the ones that were good, you know, top 5, answering all the questions. We were the teacher's favorite, you get me. And I remember that we had another group of, you know, friends or classmates, right, who would always either want to copy, right, what we're doing, or go into the examination hall with microchips.
Please explain what microchips are.
So microchips are microchips are you go into the examination hall and you have written answers, or you have written questions and answers that you think would be asked at the exam, so that you can take it, obviously, to cheat.
Like a cheat sheet, basically.
They have, exactly, short form. They have a cheat sheet that they take into the examination hall, and they use it in the exam. And we're having a chat with some of the guys, and they were preparing examination cheat sheets, right? We were reading, and those days we'll sit down with each other, we're reading and then practicing. Oh, what is this one, when we are talking about the large intestine and the small intestine, because I'm a science student, by the way. And then we're talking, and then we're rehearsing, right, our answers. And then we saw these guys, they were writing their own microchips and cheat sheets. And we asked a simple question. So why are you guys writing these chips? Have you not read? Are you not prepared? Are you not ready? And their exact response was, I'm taking it into the exam just in case. Just in case there is a question that is asked and I cannot remember the answer, or I don't know the answer. Some people go as far as actually carrying a textbook into the examination hall, right? Just in case. And the reason why I'm bringing this out is that because they have that option,
they will always fall back to that. They would
always use that cheat sheet.
Honestly.
They would always use that textbook.
Always.
Because they have taken it in just in case. And that's the same thing with marriage. You go into that marriage with a just in case mindset, right? You are going to always fall back to your plan B. You go into that marriage with a plan B, you're always going to take it as an option, as an easy option. Because let me tell you, because marriage is work, right? So some people decide, let me check out, let me take this just in case route because I am not prepared to put in the work to make this marriage work. Are you listening, ladies and gentlemen? Is this making sense? So don't go into marriage with a just in case mindset. Because that is already, you're missing it.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, with money, like you mentioned something, you said like these guys, you would ask them like, aren't you guys prepared? And I think that's another thing, like, do we actually prepare for marriage? Do we actually prepare, or do we just want to trend? Or, you know, having the best dress, having the best meal, having the best ashoke? Do we actually prepare for marriage? Because there's certain things that you actually need to be prepared for in marriage. Money being one of them. How can we prepare for money, money issues in marriage? The first thing I think is that it's something that we need to lay bare on the table.
Absolutely.
So let's say, for instance, okay, I'll give me an Ayo as an example. So Ayo, although as you can see, he's very British, fam, he's very in it, fam, he was actually born in Nigeria. Yeah?
I'm not very in it.
He's very in it,
but
fam.
I get your sarcasm.
He's very in it, blood. I was born in the UK, and I think when we got married, I was born in the UK actually. Go on then. And I think when we got married, we had very different mentalities.
Absolutely.
I think being in the UK, I think every left, right and centre, everything is presented to you as a loan. You can get any kind of opportunity in this UK as a loan. You can get a car as a loan. You can go to school as a loan. You can get a house as a loan.
Get a holiday.
You can get a holiday on a loan. You know, every single thing you can buy now, pay later. You know, and I feel like that is a mentality that I had. Whereas your mentality, I don't think there was, there are loans in Nigeria, but you're paying for your school.
Absolutely.
Hands like 100%. There's no buy now, pay later.
So it's not a case of just going blindly and then think that everything will work, everything will be ironed out, you know, and we'll just be in sync, you know. Again, as you said, there's all of the glamour, there's all of the, oh yes, you look good together, you're preparing for wedding, and you know, you're doing all of the you know, physical stuff, right? Why wouldn't couples sit down and actually have that conversation about money? How are we going to spend money? You know, what are we going to do with our money? Are we going to put money together? What do you have there? What do I have, right? How are we going to make this work? And you know, I always say this, right? Because the Bible even makes it clear, right, that you know, two people will come together because two are better than one. Do you understand? And two better than one means that let us join everything together. Let us join our forces together. Let us put our resources together, right? Because we are going to be joined.
We're going to be joined.
So if we are going to be joined, right, in holy matrimony, we should then also join everything, right? And I don't think we should even have the conversation about joint account or no joint account, right?
But something that we said, there is a post on our page about this, and I think what we highlighted with joint account is not so much the joint account, it's the joint accountability.
Absolutely. Joint accountability.
Is a joint accountability, like both of you really trusting each other in that area and being honest and open with each other in that area.
Yes, and the only way you can actually have joint accountability is that you are open to it, right? That you actually want to be accountable, right? See, if you're not ready to be accountable, do not get married.
That's it.
Marriage is not for people who refuse to be accountable.
That's it. Just
because
get out.
The moment you're saying I do, right, you're telling them that, listen, I'm accountable to you now. I am no longer single. It's no longer about me. There is now someone else involved in this. So any decision that I am taking, any decision I am making, I take you into consideration. Whatever I am doing, I take you into consideration, because you have now automatically, right, become my accountability partner.
And it's a daily challenge, guys. It's actually a daily challenge, because the enemy doesn't want you to be accountable to each other. The enemy doesn't do teamwork makes the dream work. He wants you people to scatter.
Exactly.
He doesn't want you to be together.
Exactly.
You know? And I think we've come to an age and understanding where we know the things that my partner wouldn't like.
You know those things, and that is now where we talk about this issue of financial infidelity, right? Because what you know and you don't say, right? What you don't communicate, what you hide, okay? So whether it's omission or commission, right? You're still committing that act of financial infidelity, and the result is betrayal. The result is breaking of trust, right? It takes years and years to build trust.
Build up trust.
It takes time to build trust, but trust is broken like this, right? Just by the act of someone's lies, someone's deceit. So it is actually not worth it.
I believe, or as human beings, like in the video that we just did, if you go and check it out, one of the stories on the video was, you know, a red flag for someone was the fact that the girl that he was dating at the time did not ever think, oh, let me spend any money on him.
Let me share in some of these things.
Let me share in some of these things. So immediately that red flag to him was that she's a stingy person. And the thing is, we see red flags.
Selfish,
we see red flags. If not red flags, we see amber flags. We see purple flags. We see flags. You see flags, like, well, you know, but you still want to put your coconut head there and say, I will change him. I will change her.
I think what they say, what it is that, you know, the flags are there, right? We see the flags, but ignore the flags because love is blind.
Love is blind.
So love is blind. So the red flag that is blood red, that is bright red, you don't see the flag. Right? Because at that time there's excitement. You're thinking about wedding, you're thinking about how much we're so much in love and how we cannot do without each other, and we ignore all of the red flags. And you know, afterwards you come to Ayo and Ope, you come to, you know, people that will say, hey, help me. There's so many things.
They carry me where I don't know. You know. You know where they've carried you.
So there's so many things that can be avoided, or there's so many things that we can avoid.
And this is why, sorry baby, and this is why, like, people who are single, like, sometimes they say, yeah, but you guys are married. That's why, you know, they say experience is the best teacher. You don't need to have that experience. You can actually listen to words of wisdom.